Well, the meteor sword, like you need Starfall for it to work. I mean, end game wise, you do. Okay, so you should no. You needed to open it and then I pour it. So again, if you find one, open it. You literally find one, you open it, you loot it, and then when I teleport in, I get to open it. And so, because it doesn't matter when I get here, like I'm gonna be able to open it no matter what. So like the whole point is you double dip it if you find it, and then like I said, if we find multiple veins, then we relog on our characters to like triple double dip on each character. Does that make sense? Like it's kind of confusing, but when you see what I'm saying, like it's crazy, and that's how you get an insane amount of souls. So unfortunately you didn't do that right, but that's like obviously it's a learning experience right now, right? But yes, you want to open that. You should have opened that before I teleported. So like I said, you find one, open it, loot it, say, and then type, hey, on me, and then I teleport to you, and then when I get here, I open it, and guess what? You get to loot it again. Okay. So that's an important part though, because that's how we get a ton more, you know, for each of us by doing it that way. So now that we found what you found one, right? So make sure you spread out in like this area here, or like anywhere in this vicinity that's relatively quick to run to. We both want to spread out now and see if we can find at least one more. If we find one or more that are relatively close to this, again, then I'm gonna log out, get my other character. You stay here, like stay by one of the veins, mark the other one. So like you'll sit on this one. Let's say we found one here, we mark that one so we know right where they're at. I log out, get on my other character. You just sit here until I get here. I take the portal, I come open it. Guess what? You get to loot it again. And then we go up to the next one. Guess what? You get to loot it again. And then after I do my characters, then you log out on your other characters for each of your characters, and we do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like endless amounts of souls, even if it's just 2 people. Like you get an insane amount of souls by doing it, as long as you can find multiple veins. But the key is, even if you don't find multiple veins, like I said earlier, always loot the first one you find. You loot the first one you find, and then you say on me, I teleport, I open it, and then we spread out. We find another one, then that activates like the relog. If we don't find another one, then I just go back up to the top, and again we keep doing the same thing until we find a multi-vein, right? Once we find the multi-vein, that's the only time you relog your characters. For 1 vein it's not really worth, but for 2 or more it is. So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, that's the Forgotten Soul tech, like again in the easiest way I could possibly explain it. Hopefully it makes sense. But yeah, once you get into the rhythm and figure it out, like I said, it's 200-300 souls in a single HELLTIDE easy, if you got enough characters. Like I said, some people have like 8 characters, I'm not even exaggerating, that are in World Tier 4. And again, you don't need to have level 100s. It's just you have to have a character in World Tier 4 that can obviously join the party and just open the veins. But it is, I mean, it takes from what, like 40 to 50 veins at HELLTIDE to 200 plus. It makes rerolling much more bearable, because rerolling is so bad the way it is. Like it's just so tedious, right? But yeah, hopefully that makes sense. And then again, another pro tip when you're doing this, you don't do the world quest, you don't do any of that. Again, you're specifically just trying to find the veins. But when you see the little mobs with the skulls on your minimap, you do want to kill them. You don't want to kill elites. Like elites, so like for example, if you saw earlier after we looted this hell vein, one of the exactly what I'm talking about actually, it spawned, right? It had on the minimap a little skull. You always want to kill them because look, there's Forgotten Souls and or roses off of them always. So again, normal elite packs, ignore them. World quests, ignore them. But anything with a skull or any kind of thing like that on the minimap, any, you know, HELLTIDE bosses, I believe they're like HELLTIDE specific bosses if they have an actual icon in the minimap, make sure you're killing them, because again, those have souls as well. That's by far the best method though, the fastest way to farm souls It's the Soltec. Yeah, hopefully, like I said, hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully it's helpful. And I think I'm gonna actually clip this one for the video because it's a lot quicker and it's a little bit better of an example. I think so anyway. But yeah, so if you're on YouTube watching this, make sure to check out the stream. Keep in mind, this is, like I said, I don't have, the thing is, I could showcase it much easier if I had like software. So I don't edit stuff though. Like I don't edit, I don't script. Like it's just all, I'm live right now. I'm making this as I'm live, trying to help people in the stream and try to make it into a video, you know, the best I can to help people in that sense too. But yeah, if you're on YouTube watching this, make sure to check out the stream. Come kick it, twitch.tv/Merkadis. And yeah, enjoy.